Well, the state Senate came to Harrisburg and worked into the evening last night, passing both a spending plan and a transportation bill to fund mass transit. Problem solved. Stalemate over. Not quite. Dennis Owens is here to explain all of this. What's going on, Dennis?
It's never that simple, James, and not even close. In fact, we might be further from a state budget than we were at this time last week. So to recap, weeks ago, the State House passed a $50.6 billion budget. Monday, it passed a bill that would steer $500 million from state sales taxes to mass transit and roads and bridge repair, and called on the Senate to do something. The Senate hadn't been in town. Well, last night the Senate did. It passed a $47.6 billion budget, basically flat funding the budget from last fiscal year, $3 billion below where House Democrats and the governor want to be. Also, they passed a bill that would fund mass transit for 2 years by moving money from a transportation trust fund that Democrats say is earmarked for improvement projects and not recurring revenue to support mass transit long term. So, to recap, the House passed its priorities, the Senate passed its priorities, each side complaining about the other's priorities, and no actual budget in sight.
They don't want to make the investments that we think are necessary. They don't want to have to pay for them. They want to continue to cut education spending. They want to cut Medicaid programs that harm people. Those are the areas that they've been focusing on in our conversations. And they don't want to utilize what we have available to us in the $3 billion surplus.
Instead of using the money for mass transit that is in a trust fund for mass transit, we have put a big hole in our budget and raised their taxes. I think that's what would really, really make Pennsylvanians mad.
Of course, the longer the standoff goes, schools, hospitals, nursing homes, nonprofits may also get really, really mad as that financial vice gets tighter. And James, we are told the State House is going to come in today, put the two bills that passed the Senate last night into committee and promptly officially reject them. And we are also told that the governor is going to be meeting the press at the top of the hour. I can't imagine he wouldn't address this issue. So in our reporting later, we'll try to bring it to you. But the bottom line for today, no end in sight to the budget standoff.
Okay, so what does this mean? We've been hearing about SEPTA, and they have a deadline of tomorrow.
Right.
Does this affect that?
Well, the Senate basically said there is money in this transportation trust fund that could be tapped into, $2.4 billion, they say. They say that the crisis that SEPTA is saying it has, it doesn't really have. That's what Senate Republicans are saying. Hope to get some more answers on SEPTA, from SEPTA or about SEPTA a little bit later today.
Very good. All right, Dennis, Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.